just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on running away, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Here we come. We'll get some more folk into the room on this beautiful Canterbury morning. I think the weather is showing us it's very indicative of what a stunning summer Canterbury is going to have. Very warm welcome to the Harcourts Four Seasons auction rooms. I'm Linda Warren-Davey, one of two auctioneers, along with the tall fellow out there, Mark Morrison, and we will be presenting these 5 superb properties for auction today. Warm welcome to our managers that are here in our rooms, our sales agents, and of course Greg Roberts, who is representing our owners. It's an absolute pleasure to be here alongside the wider team and of course your lead marketing agents. Good morning, Mark, that I've got the name right today. I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank our sellers for their choice of Harcourts Four Seasons with this very important transaction. Behind your lead marketing agent is a substantial team with plenty of resources consisting of specialists in residential, lifestyle, commercial property. It's an absolute privilege to have you as our client. We wish you a very successful outcome. Big thank you also to the team that work behind the scenes. They're responsible for providing all the documentation that is distributed throughout the marketing campaigns and of course for our live stream technology. So to our viewers, a very warm welcome this morning. Now today it is an exclusive opportunity for cash and unconditional buyers here in the rooms. You are being offered first rights and we wish you all the very best with your bidding strategies. We're just now going to take a look at the terms, the conditions under which we conduct our auctions. Now the auctions are held in line with the conduct of auction that's provided by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. Again, I'm just confirming that all bidding here today is on a cash and unconditional basis. If there are any aside agreements, they will remain in place with the successful purchaser. Now, Mark and I, we were entrusted with confidential reserve prices from our sellers. When that reserve price has been met, exceeded, or under further instructions, the highest bid that is accepted by us will be the successful purchaser. We solve any disputes just by simply reverting to the last undisputed bid. We can nominate the sum by which the bidding can be raised, just as we can refuse a bid if we deem it isn't in the best interest of our clients. Now, as per clause 2.5, Mark and I, we have the authority to make a bid on behalf of our vendors. It's always well less than that reserve price. Sometimes we do this just to offer a pathway or a guideline, and we always clearly identify that bid as a vendor bid. We also do our best to acknowledge any agents that are acting here on behalf of their clients. Now, clause 2.6 states that the vendors can withdraw the property at any time before it's been sold without disclosing that reserve price. Sometimes this can happen if we're bidding here on the floor, the reserve isn't met, the person that holds the highest bid, they have that opportunity to have a confidential negotiation with one of the auctioneers or one of the management team. Sometimes a price is agreed to outside of the rooms, the property is sold outside and it doesn't come back to be re-offered to the floor here. So if you are here, you're serious about buying property, just ensure that you do hold that lead bid. If you're successful this afternoon, you're going to have a couple of, or this morning, you're going to have a couple of obligations to undertake the evidence of the sale once this hammer goes down. And of course, the first will be to sign the documentation, the memorandum of auction, and that just also shows that you've received all our guide booklets. Secondly, you'll be paying that 10% deposit. That's 1/10 of the purchase price. Finally, if there is any further documentation to be completed, your lead marketing agent will lead you with that. So without further ado, we're just going to go straight into the first auction of the day, out to Rangiora in North Canterbury, 19 Epsom Drive. So Karen Ward, welcome to the rooms, no stranger to our auction rooms. Always a pleasure working alongside you and with your clients. Now, Karen made all the property documentation, the auction documents available throughout the campaign. I'm happy to confirm that the legal description of the property is an estate in freehold. It's Lot 2, deposited plan 453501, positioned on a 604 square metre parcel of land, more or less, as recorded on the certificate of title 579978 in the Canterbury Land Registry. There's no changes to the chattels. Got a nod there from Karen. Settlement date being offered, vacant possession on the 6th of September 2024. And look, situated in that popular Arlington subdivision is this very well maintained home with a very practical footprint, generously sized bedrooms, not always found now in new builds, modern functional kitchen that blends really nicely with that dining area. The lounge and the living, I love how it offers that really easy access out into the outdoor courtyard and gardens. It's a fully fenced section which is perfect for children and pets. It's a very popular neighbourhood. It's a hop, skip and a jump to the Arlington Park and of course that near Ashgrove School. Rangiora is an absolute thriving township, as is North Canterbury, a very, very popular locale to live, also with a very popular and busy retail and cafe scene. So, no more from me. Auction's open. Who'd like to start me off with an opening bid? The Epsom Drive out in Rangiora. And it is a stunning place out there today. You can just see all those snow-capped mountains. Who'd like to start me off with an opening bid? Any interest here whatsoever? Gosh, it's a little bit quiet here, Mark. You can't rustle up a few bids for me?
Like a library, isn't it?
It is a bit like a library. So all is quiet. I'm going to give you the last opportunity for any opening bids whatsoever. I know we do have some conditional interest, but at the moment we're right here, right now, looking for unconditional. I think we've given enough opportunity for anybody to raise their hand. My instructions are from here that we're just going to transition through into the next stage of the auction process and we're moving into a deadline sale. Is that correct, Karen? Yeah, those instructions are still the same. Deadline sale, we're inviting all offers to be presented on or before 11 a.m. Tuesday. I've got that date right, the 27th of August. So also talking to our viewers, I know that some will be viewing for this property. If you've got interest, Karen Ward, Rangiora office, she's the person to see. Thank you so much. And with that, I'll just hand over, thanks very much, Karen, your clients. I'll hand over to Mark, who has now disappeared. Hopefully he'll be back.
Joe. Lovely. Okay, shall we make a start? Well, good morning, everyone. Nice to join you for the first time today. Mark Morrison, my name. I'll be guiding you through our next opportunity 20 London Street in Richmond, brought to the market by Joe Lang. Joe, good to work alongside you, my friend. I know that you've got an interested party on the telephone. Greg Roberts, our business owner here, with our owner on the phone. This is an estate and freehold that you secure, 415 square metres more or less. It's Lot 2, deposited plan 17952. It's all outlined. And that record of title that Joe's been filing through to your inboxes in recent weeks. The 21st of November of this year is the conjoined settlement and possession date that we work to. I've already alluded to the fact that we have an interested party working on the telephone today with Joe. I've cited the paperwork. I'm really happy to move forward on that basis. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels, but most noteworthy, and you need to understand that they are being sold on an as-is, where-is basis, and further to that, those further terms allude to the fact that we are selling on an as-is, where-is basis right across the board. Clause 23 outlines that for you in black and white. Those further terms are in their entirety, clauses 23 right the way down to clause 26. And as Linda outlined at the start of the day, your bidding today is certainly cash and unconditional in all respects. Well, Richmond, it's a great little suburb just on the cusp of the 4 avenues, just a hop, skip and a jump into the central city. All the development, the hustle and the bustle, the work opportunities and the social opportunities are there at your doorstep, really. The home itself, plenty of potential. Just like I see potential in my children, you'll see potential in this property, in this location. There is so much possibilities with this one. Joe alluded to the fact that there could be some possible changes in terms of the zoning there and what dwelling or dwellings you could place on that land in the future. So whether it is detonate or renovate, options are aplenty. Okay, opening bid time, opening offer. What's it to be and where do you see it? 270, Joe, and I appreciate the bid. I salute the bid at $270,000 underway, cash and unconditionally at $270,000. Should we move things along and say $20,000 rises from there? Get me through to 290 perhaps. Even if you're just a neighbour here having a look, you'd surely want to protect values in the area. First call at $270,000 with you, Joe, on the phone. Twice looking for 290, just to advance it along. Third final. Joe, I'm going to place a vendor bid at $290,000 on behalf of my owner, my decision maker, my custodian today. You break straight through that 300 barrier to get me through to $310,000. $290 on behalf of my owner. Public counter offer. Vendor bid at $290. Looking for $310, Joe. Absolutely. We're just going to pause the auction, if that's okay, team. We'll have a pause and have a conversation. Just pausing the auction. Thank you.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm
Alrighty team, we're just going to park 20 London Street for the time being and come back to that just as soon as we are able. So in the interest of everybody's day, we are going to bounce forward now to 27 Kiwi Ave in beautiful Waikuku Beach. Jane Martin, she's been our properties ambassador in recent weeks, assisting you dot your I's and cross your T's in readiness for auction day. This is an estate in freehold, a compelling 596 square metres of that parcel of land. It's outlined in the record of title that Jane's been filing through to you for your review. Settlement date, nice and easy. It's Friday the 20th of September of this year, of course. Further terms, clauses 23 to 26. And Schedule 1 outlines your chattels that you receive, including the heat pump remote, which is a nice addition indeed. Okay, well I popped out to see this one just yesterday. It was a gorgeous day, just like it is today, and goodness me, Waikuku Beach. It's just one of those places, isn't it? You feel like you are getting away from it all, yet at the same time, you're mere minutes from all of the amenities, really, of Rangiora, Kaiapoi, and even on into Christchurch as well. It doesn't get much more quintessentially Kiwi than number 27. It's got that feel, doesn't it? That gorgeous decking area overlooking your nice established garden area. You've got the reserve across the road, you have the forest behind you, and you've got the beach just a hop, skip and a jump away. Be it a little weekend getaway, maybe it's your permanent residence. I think you're going to live happily ever after here. I'm just going to open up things at $450,000 and place a vendor bid there. I'm going to draw a line in the sand, quite appropriately, in this location at $450,000. One vendor bid from me at $450,000, and I look for, say, $470 here in the room. As I scan the room and check the room at 450 with me, first call and opportunity. Twice as I put you on notice, and I give you one more chance, third and final chance then at 450 for this little cutie in Waikuku. Very good. Well, Jane, we've got a plan. It's fine. It's not our day today. We simply pass in at $450,000. Our owner's given us an asking price to go back to the market with at $539,000. So $539,000, you can move in and start living happily ever after here. Good luck to you, Jane, and our lovely owner at the same time.
I walked through hell, got out of breath. Then I found you must be God's sign. Nothing goes bad under your spell. Kinda feels like I'll never die. If you keep me waiting, I'm not moving, I'm here. Keep me waiting. I got trust in you, dear. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I need is you. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I could close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love? Could it be us? Keeping me up all night. Could it be love? Could it be us? Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my tongue. Everything I know.
Alrighty folks, we can now move forward to 115A Highstead Road in Bishopdale, brought to the market by Steve and Stevie. They've been making all things real estate very, very easy for you in recent weeks, representing the property, representing our owners at the same time. So certainly good luck to all involved here. This is a compelling 2,390 square metres of a freehold terra firma, the best land that you can buy in New Zealand that you secure today. It's a Lot 3 and Lot 8. Deposit plan is 19608. It's all outlined in those two record of titles that the good gents have been filing through to you. Settlement data, a reasonably recent change. It's been changed to the 16th of September of this year, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Further terms, clauses 23 to 25, and Schedule 1 outlines the accurate list of chattels that you receive by way of your purchase price. But most important to understand that you are certainly purchasing today on an as-is, where-is basis, and you're bidding today plus GST, if any. Okay, let me just steer you through this one for the last time. This is a unique opportunity, a unique offering. Seldom do we offer such large parcels of land in a location like this. I think you'll appreciate the dual access that will give you flexibility in terms of what you choose to do with the home, with the location, with the land. Maybe it is a site for your happily ever after, your future home. Maybe it's the opportunity to repair the current home and modernise and bring it up to spec as you see fit. Maybe it's just a land bank opportunity, put some tenants in there and work out your plans moving forward from there. No matter your plans, your situation, your inclination, you've got great coffee just down the road at Cocoa Black. You've got the Elephant Park, the Christchurch famous Elephant Park there for anyone with children as well. So a great location, great schools in the area, etc., etc. All right, opening bid time, opening offer. It's how we start our auction. It's typically the lowest bid of the day, so it's the easiest one. Perhaps $850,000 would make sense to you. Should engage you in the property, I would have thought, at $850,000 only. Very good. Well, as you percolate away, I don't hesitate whatsoever. $850 with me on a vendor bid. At $850,000, 850 is the bid. Perhaps someone's got a little quarter for me to get me through to 875. At $7/8 of $1 million would be a nice bid, a nice play at this juncture. First chance at 850. Compelling opportunity, exciting, rare as hen's teeth, this one. First second at 850, looking for a little quarter, 25 to go, to have an opportunity to have a conversation with our owners. Here to sell today, third and final at 850. Well, very good, Steve and Stevie. It's fine. It's not our day today. We simply pass in. We move into the next phase of our marketing. We look at conditional interest at this juncture. Of course, unconditional welcome to play as well, because all the documents are there. And I've been instructed to tell you, inform you that we are going to now run a deadline sale on Tuesday next week. 4 o'clock, you need to get your offers into Steve and Stevie, so they'll give you the next 5 or 6 days or thereabouts to get your due diligence done, view the property, engage with the team, and certainly put pen to paper. So good luck, gents, moving forward over the next few days of this one. Cheers.
All we have is one more night. Don't be sad, I know we'll be alright. Facing the unknown. When it's time, I'll let you go.
Folks, there's still some negotiation going on with London Street, so we'll just carry on with the program to the last property of the day, which is Salisbury Avenue. We're back out in Rangiora in North Canterbury. Warm welcome to Karen Ward. It's been an absolute pleasure working alongside you. She's been the lead marketing agent on this property, based in the Rangiora office. Good luck to your buyers today and all the best to your clients. Now, I'm just reaffirming, of course, by bidding here today that you are entering into a cash and unconditional sale. All aside agreements, they remain in place. Now, Karen has made all the property information and auction documentation available throughout the campaign, and I'm happy to confirm the legal description of the property being an estate in freehold. Lot 148, deposited plan 530112, positioned on a 431 square metre parcel of land, more or less, as recorded on that certificate of title 861107 in the Canterbury Land Registry. The chattels remain the same as in the auction documentation. Very quick turnaround, with vacant possession being offered on the 30th of August 24. And located on the fringe of the Rangiora township in the northwest part is this superb property, offering a very modern, very neutral palette. It's light, it's bright, very clean lines, contemporary in design, with a very functional open plan floor plan. Love that low maintenance garden, but there is room for new owners just to add a little bit more colour and flair. This property is an ideal opportunity for investors, those with a very busy lifestyle looking for a lock up and leave option. It really is, it's a little gem, and it offers a permanent toehold in the vibrant community of this very popular township. Inviting opening offers. Who's going to start me off? Salisbury Avenue auction is now open. Do we have any interest at all? I might just make a bit of a pathway here, making a bid on behalf of the vendors at $600,000. Just invite you in, maybe at that level, vendor bid with me at $600,000. Any interest at all at 600? We'll just move straight through to a vendor bid at 625,000. Just offering a bit of a guideline there. 625, I think we've given everybody equal opportunity, looking for that cash buy today. Karen, I don't think we've got a cash buy here in the rooms. So under instructions, we're just going to move forward into that next part of the auction process, and we're going to price this property very sharply at $710,000. So if you've got interest at that level, Karen Ward, based in our Rangiora office, she is the agent to get in touch with. So thanks very much, folks, and we'll just have a slight pause, and we'll see how that negotiation is going with Mark on London Street. Thanks so much.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on
just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget.
All right, team, thank you for your patience. 20 London Street is where I take you now. We just had to take a quick pause. Our bidder was just otherwise engaged for a little while, but the good news is that they have come back into the auction and they have acknowledged and confirmed that they bid at $300,000 today. So 300,000 is where the bid stands, not quite at a level where we're able to do the business, where we're able to sell today. So I'm just going to pass the property in on that live bid at $300,000. I've had a chat to my owner and he's instructed us to price a 20 London Street at $375,000, $375,000. So if you've got interest in this opportunity, Joe Lang is the gentleman that you need to get in touch with. Joe, good luck to you and our owner moving forward into the weekend at $375,000. That wraps up our auction program here today. So those of you here in the room, those of you tuning in online, good morning to you. Enjoy the rest of the beautiful day and we'll see you all again next Wednesday.